Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, B-Funk, thinking right out here in the lab sweating because I'm putting in my work, doing what I do for you. Oh, ho, 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 ho. B-Funk. This is for all my funketeers, okay? I got to bring it in. Let's do this. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in receiving them. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life, through mental and spiritual discipline daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That small phrase, boy, it just covers a whole lot of area. It gives me a whole bunch of room to work with. So I like the freedom to do just that. So I do what I do to help you do just that. Know thyself. As right thinkers, that should be your goal. My mission is to give you what you need to do just that. So here's the question. Do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that because that's what I do for you. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not. Simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I appreciate you too. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and thinks that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. It's okay. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Your boys done got back in touch with his funk. So I like to pay tribute to my dude every now and then, and I get it in. Some of y'all understand, some of y'all don't. But today I'm about to pull one off. Hope I can work this one in again. This is gonna be a concept I'm gonna try to tie in two concepts and to make it one again. I do the melding thing, put them together. Of course, my name P Funk. Funk to me was a way of life. I was a funketeer. When I went to George Clinton concert, it was like I went somewhere else. Out of body experience. I get on stage. I don't just go to concert. No, 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 no. I go to concert. What I'm saying to you is, right thinkers, let's talk about what I'm trying to get my point across is cloning. Uh-oh. The art of enlightening, aka or reprogramming how you think. Remember, George was leading a movement, a funk movement, and he's still doing it in 50 years. He's still doing it. I love that. But what he did for me in my formidable years, listen, that was my religion. Not, there's a story in there, but right now I'm just telling you about cloning, okay? The art of enlightening and reprogramming how you think. I was cloned by George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton back in 1974. I became P-Funk, pure real. To me, funk was the realest thing that I can. It worked for me. So everything he said, everything he did. Listen, you talking about listen to an album from start to finish, and by the time the second go around the album, I'm mimicking the words. So I'm being cloned. I knew that. Okay, I want to be like George, and shh, don't tell nobody. I had that P Funk Live Earth Tour. If George had got sick, I could have did the show. I'm just saying. So moving on, but that's how. Okay, you feel me? Before I got my ancient Egyptian yoga concepts, I used funk as my religion. When I went to mental institution, I was funking. When I went to prison, I funked. That's when I went to the solitary confinement. I funked. I got a buddy, my partner, lifelong little brother, my spoon. He did 13 months in solitary confinement. He said, funk, if it wasn't for the funk, I don't know how I would have made it. So I wasn't the only one who used the funk to get through life situations. So a lot of us, if you, like my George said, funk not only move, it can remove, you dig? And he was really just enlightening. And I just so adore that. So it all made sense. So what's this? Now, personally, I'm a lifelong funketeer. Funk was my way of life. Still will be. Why? It's put me in a position to be who I am now. So it got me through my tough time when I didn't have nothing else. I didn't call God. I called George. I used the phone. Simple. The way of life, I still profess it. I'm a children of production, produced in conjunction with who? With the urgency of who? Dr. Funkenstein. I'm all in. I did the prelude show a little while ago. That's how I feel about what I do, enlightening you. I ain't throwing funk down your face. I'm not grinding no, but I want you to know funk is a way of life too. And I used it to, to get through. So my second clone came from Dr. Muata Ashby. My dude who had been in teaching me for the last 20 years. I got every book he done wrote. So my whole thing, and now I've been cloned in a different concept. But I'm still funky. Why? It don't leave. I'm just putting them together now. Funk, an ancient Egyptian concept. Oh, I'm a bad man. Why? You see, this is what I do. I'm doing, watch this. Now I'm doing some cloning of my own. Uh-oh. Well, nope. I got right thinkers. They're actually clones of me, the master right thinker. Why? I'm giving them this to implement it for them, and they can become like me. Knowledge of self. That's the cloning concept. That's the part. When you brainwash them, watch this. The two different things in cloning and brainwashing. Brainwashing is controlling how you and what you think. I ain't trying to do that. I'm trying to expand your mind so that you think right on what the right things to think about, because they give you stuff to think about. It ain't always what you. So right thinking is knowing what, where, and how to think for yourself. Free the mind and the body will follow. George said the other word, but that's cool. But remember, freeing somebody's mind with knowledge that they can use, that's cloning. Watch this. Let me give you a better perspective. Right thinkers are my clones, are clones of me. Being what? Not being me, but being their best they can be. That's being like me, because that's what I do. You can do the same thing. That's my point. As a teacher, I want to make that known to my students. I teach all my right thinkers to be what? Their best self. That's like me. Not being like me. I don't want you running around. And no, I got that nonsense, so I'm way past that. But the concept is think like me. Think right. Now you're working. What? It's you. You doing it. You can call it what you want. Okay. But when you being your best self, what? How? By learning from somebody who know they're talking about. And then living the concepts that you learn for yourself to know for yourself. I want you to know God personally for yourself, like I do. Again, be like me. Okay, know God, serve God, and be your best self. That's what right thinkers do. Supposedly. And if that ain't what you're doing, you ain't the right thinker. Moving on. I take this serious. I want all my right thinkers to what? To think right, act right, just like Mr. Right. That's all you got to do. It ain't special. It's just something that you can control. That's all. And I'm serious about that. Now, I'm an educator of what? Of spiritual, aka self-knowledge. I'm giving you stuff that you can use for yourself that will what? Improve you as a person. Self-improvement meaning you're going to improve yourself. Whatever you got, you're going to make it better. Why? That's improvement. If you ain't good at something, you practice and you get better at it. That's improvement. Yourself should be the first thing you want to be the best. So, cloning is the art of what? Duplicating yourself intellectually, not physically. I'm giving you what I got, my knowledge, like I did to my kids. You pass it on to other people so they can use it. And know what? They're passing on to theirs. I'm watching my son do what he did, what I did for him to his children. That's a good tradition. Okay. Now, art of cloning is you give them, you plant that seed in their mind. And as it grows into what? A good person, a good individual. That's what I want. Right thinkers to be just good people. Watch this. Where we at? Cloning is duplicating yourself, aka giving others your knowledge of what you know. That's the beautiful thing. That's why I am a teacher. Right thinkers are my clones. And anybody I drop that seed of knowledge into, I just cloned you out. You'll see. That's the whole point. And watch this. Right thinkers are clones of the master right thinker. If you get the lessons, you learn and live them for yourself, you become a master of yourself, aka master right thinker. That's the goal. And that's my mission. We all, watch this, we all know ourselves. That's the goal. So I'm not here to have an agenda. No, I'm telling you what we're doing. If that ain't what you're doing, you're wasting time with me. That's all I got for you. When I sold drugs, I was the man. But guess what? I was cloning then. I cloned, aka taught all my little drug dealers how to sell drugs like me. My mother, I taught kids. If you was grown, hell, I was about 18, 19 years old. So I wasn't the old man. No. I wasn't but a couple years old, and they was calling me, they were my kids. I was like the father image. I was a protector of them. So, but I wasn't trying to be their father for real. I know better than that. But I gave them what I had, knowledge of how to make that money. That's again, art of cloning. I didn't brainwash nobody. I didn't mess nobody over. I taught young people how to sell nickel bags of weed on my block. 18th and Avon. We had a spot. We had a corner on the market. So that's what I did. I ran illegal weed selling operation for about 5 years. I had a good little run. Okay. I had young people working for me, making that fast money. And the parents didn't mind. Why? I kept them out of trouble. I kept money in their pocket. And I taught them how to be business people on their own terms. And everybody, to a man and girl, did their thing. When they wanted to stop, they just walked away. You don't owe me nothing. I don't owe me nothing. No. When I make a business deal, I give you 10 bags. You bring me back $40. 10 of that go to you. When you don't bring me my money, you're fired. So I'm not no Donald Trump fire. I know. Whoa. You fire yourself. Okay. If you had a job and you ain't doing your job, you're gonna get fired. So I've been businessman a long time, but that was just a concept. Moving on, sorry about that. I remember my mom telling me, you have a bunch of little U's running around here. And that's because they were dressing like me, acting like me, selling drugs like me. So I guess she was right. I didn't see it that way. But I look back on it, yeah, it was funny. But it was good times. I had fun selling drugs. It wasn't, no, it wasn't crazy like that. Everything else around us was, but we wasn't. Okay. Teaching is my calling, I guess, in life. Why? Because if I do something that I'm good at, I'm going to clone others. Why? I'm going to teach them how to do it. At UPS, I was the Lord King. At my lodge as the Mason, I'm the Dean of Instruction, Worship Master. I teach. Moving on. I'm cloning you. Why? I give you knowledge that I have. I'm going to take the knowledge I got and put it into you. That's the seeds of knowledge that I plant to all my right thinkers. And so far, I'm 100,000 strong. Let's go. I have one master right thinker that I have been teaching and spending time instructing on my philosophy. And in 5 years' time, I listen to him. I do with Zoom call, not Zoom, but the conference call where he have other students on the phone. And as I hear him talk to the other students, he sound like me. So he's been cloned, But he's a good dude, and I appreciate that. So don't worry, you get to know him too. But that's my dude, and he's the first person that I could actually say who adopted my philosophy and benefit from it. And he'll tell you that. So I'm comfortable knowing it ain't just me. Now I'm cloning and AKA enlightening all my right thinkers on my channel, YouTube here, and imagine a bunch of me's. See, I don't want to be the movement starter. No, no, no. I don't want to be, no, I'm not being the man. I don't be in front of nothing no more. I'm a behind the scenes dude. Why? I'm going to teach you, put you in a position. Young people, do what y'all do. Take the ball, run. I'm an old dude. I'm going to throw it to you. I'm going to hand it to you. I'm going to tell you where to go, how to go. But I'm not doing the leg work. That's what y'all for. So understand that. So I want a movement to start right there can be a movement, but I want young people to start the movement. I'm just the instructor. I'm teaching you. I'm gonna give it to you. You take and give it to her. You give it to him. They give. So it start to permeate. That's the movement. Why? Because it's good. I made a bunch of money while I had good drugs. I know business. I got a good. My right thinking is my drug right now. And I'm pushing it. I'm the master. And I want more what? Master right thinkers. That's my goal, to have a bunch of right thinkers who run around here knee-highs with the highest state of consciousness being the best selves. That's it. That's all. Ain't no hidden agenda. All right. And I put my knowledge on the line and for my people to listen to get lessons when daily. I do this every day for you. That's the whole point. And for those who want to know themselves, tune in. I got you. That's what I do for you, to get you to know you. Let's go. Knowledge is passed on to those who want it. What I'm doing, everybody don't want. But those who want it, they appreciate it, and I appreciate you. That's why I do what I do for you. Now, those who want it, I got it to teach you. I ain't out here trying to twist nobody's arm. I ain't out here none of that nonsense. No, no, no. Just straight teaching. That's what I do. So understand this. Cloning is the art of teaching, and your students should be a reflection of you. That's what the whole part is. I'm George. I was, man, listen, I've been reincarnated, and George is my funk father. That's my biological father. He's no longer here. But George, for me, was God. I call my man Duda. I deified him. Ain't but two men that I give that title to, him and that's George. And the problem, when I met George Clinton, the high point of my life, the person who I admire, I got to see him, hang out with him, do my thing. So I'm never going to be starstruck. Nope. Why? I met mine, so I got mine with me. So you can't strike me. Why? I've been cloned. Moving on. He took me one side, George got the other side. So now I'm good to go. Why? I'm in the middle doing what I do. From him, took the piece from the east, I took a piece from the west and put it together. Now I'm doing my best. Let's go. Almost home. Take it out. Let's go. Clones are not drones. I don't want robots. No, I want thinkers, right thinkers. You doing you. I clone you with what? Self-knowledge to do you. For you to what? Know yourself. It all works out. Why? This is what I do. Trust me. With all clones, watch this. With all clones, watch this. You don't know who what the leader is. If I'm out and about, you won't be able to single me out. If everybody got what we doing, we all do the same thing. That's the difference. So if there's gonna be a movement, it's gonna be a mass movement, not a one man. No, one man gang ain't never did nothing. Party's over. Everybody scattered. But when you got a bunch, what we gonna do now, boss? And nothing we can do. That's power. Okay, that's ultimate power. And the ancients, when they wanted you, he would get his boys and come to your front door. Yo, my man, how you want to do this? You see what I got? You can do this one of two ways. You can do it the easy way, surrender, or you can do it the hard way, fight and be taken over. Your call. But when it comes to knowledge, you can choose to be ignorant, or you can make the choice to get the knowledge and be your best self. Let's go. That's where I'm at. Let me wrap this up. Sorry about that. I keep going off track. I'm a born leader. Why? Because I lead by example. I ain't big on the jibber jabber. Okay, I don't need to be. No, I'm a self motivator. I do it first. I show you. I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm showing you. Okay, that's the art of cloning or teaching or enlightening or reprogramming how you think, so you can think right. If right thinking philosophy becomes the movement, I want everyone to know themselves. Why? So that the movement can't be stopped with one person being taken out. Okay? So I'm not egotistical. Well, it's going to be the right thinking movement and I'm going to be in front. No, I ain't. I keep telling you I ain't doing that. Let me wrap this up. Again, I'm cracking up. I don't want to stand out in a crowd. Or I don't want to be the face of the movement. Why? Come on now. We know our history. Moving on. But I keep telling you, why do you think that seat empty? I've been asking my brother for the last 5 years or more, where's our black leader? I ain't got time. But my point is, we have none. That's by accident. I know better. Okay, so let's go. Let me wrap this up. And again, I don't want to stand out in the movement. I just want to be part of the movement. I want it to be in the movement. I want to be part of the movement. I don't want to be the one who, my man, moving on. I ain't want to be a banner stander. Last one. We need black leaders, not just one. No. Again, that one man nonsense. I remember asking my grandmaster when I was a Masonic in the order. I asked my grandmaster, I said, Grand, wise man, I'm a student. Why do we have so many different orders of Masonic, orders? He said, well, young man, with certain position comes power. And certain people only give out their power. I just let it go. I couldn't understand. Y'all claim to be so smart. And y'all claim to be noble, righteous men. I beg to differ. And I just said, if we all leading in the same direction, why it got to be one? We all can debate out and do what we do. We got different gods for different sections of Egypt. Well, no one, only one supreme God, the ultimate. But he gave everybody the right to pick and choose what they like. Moving on, let me wrap this up. So that one leader concept don't work for me. That's why I just want one leader. Listen, we need leaders, not one leader. I want more like me, so we all can lead in the right direction. That's all. That's right thinking philosophy. That's my concept, and that's my art of cloning, aka enlightening and reprogramming how my right thinkers think. Thinking right. That's my job. I get you the ideas. You can take it and run with it. I'm just the quarterback. Give me the ball. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Let's go. I'll be back.